Hello guys, this will be another reading English video. In this video I will read an article about the basketball league, EuroLeague, and you know that is not as popular as NBA, so many people may not understand so thoroughly about the league. So I searched for an article named EuroLeague for Dummies, and we will read some basic answers for the basic questions that most casual fans, especially fans from US, as the article said, about the top European competition. So we get right into the content of EuroLeague for Dummies. Let's go. With almost 60 former NBA players competed in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague and the exposure of that the league had during the past year, due to the presence of Luka Doncic, more and more US casual fans may watch a bit of European basketball. In EuroHoops, we believe that basketball is a global language, but in some cases, key details are lost in translation. We have received many questions about things that are well-known facts to the average European basketball fan, but are puzzling for people on the other side of the pond. With the new season starting today, we try to answer many of those basic questions. The first one, is the EuroLeague the only league in Europe? No. In total, there are 4 continental competitions. Those are EuroLeague, the 7 Days Euro Cup, the Basketball Champions League, and the FIBA Euro Cup. Add to those for the domestic league of each country, or in some cases like the Adriatic League in the former Yugoslavia and the VTB United League in the Eastern Europe, some regional ones. So Amari Stoudemire, Brendan Jennings and Norris Cole don't play in the EuroLeague. No. Amari Stoudemire plays for Apoel Jerusalem in the Basketball Champions League, continental competition, the Israeli Winter League and the Israeli Cup, domestic competitions. Brendan Jennings is a member of Zenit St. Petersburg, which competes in the Euro Cup, continental competition, and the VTB United League, domestic regional competition. Norris Cole has signed with Scandone Avellino, which plays in the Basketball Champions League, continental competition, the Italian Lega Basket, and the Italian Cup, domestic competitions. How many teams compete in the EuroLeague? Out of literally hundreds of European clubs, only 16 teams compete in the EuroLeague. For this season, these clubs are Anadolu Efes Istanbul, AS Armani Exchange Olympia Milan, Budućnost Voli, CSKA Moscow, Darussafaga Tekfen, FC Barcelona Lhasa, FC Bayern Munich, Fenerbahce Istanbul, Herbalife Gran Canaria, Khimki Moscow Region, Gironbet Baskonia, Maccabi Fox Tel Aviv, Olympiacos Piraeus, Panathinaikos OPAP, Real Madrid, and Zalgiris Kaunas. Only those clubs which are considered more or less the top of the domestic leagues get to be in the EuroLeague. That's why the general level of play in the EuroLeague is considered the best in Europe and is much higher than the average level of a domestic league. How much money each team can spend? As much as they can. There's not any kind of salary cap restrictions. Having said that, an average EuroLeague salary budget is around 50 million euros, including taxes. A few teams can spend much more and create the European version of a super team. During the last few years, the real big spenders are CSKA Moscow, Fenerbahce, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Still, in general, most teams are practically losing money either from their pocket of their owners or by money given to them from the usually very wealthy football, soccer section of the club. Do you have advanced stats, depth charts, and box scores? The short answer is yes. The stars are here, and the roster and depth charts are here. While the teams have advanced stats, there's no official source for them. Still, with a good amount of Google search, you can find them. Take into mind, especially about the depth charts, that the mentality in European ball is much more team-oriented. The starters are not an institution like it happens in the States, and notoriously a EuroLeague MVP, Theo Papaloukas, always started the game from the bench. Is a EuroLeague better than the NCAA? There's no comparison. EuroLeague is a league of grown men, and you cannot see many teams in the team's roster. In general, NBA prospects don't get minutes in the EuroLeague because they are not yet ready for this level. Doncic was an exception, a talent that has not appeared in Europe since the days of Drazen Petrovic. Many EuroLeague players have been drafted and even have NBA experience. Money-wise, EuroLeague alongside China are the best options for a player outside the NBA. Plus, the game rules of the EuroLeague are much closer to those of the NBA, even if there are some differences. Wait, the rules of FIBA of the NBA and the EuroLeague are not the same? No. A EuroLeague game is 40 minutes long. There's no illegal defense and no defensive 3 seconds violation, which is one of the main reasons for the different style of play. And besides the rules, there's an obvious difference in the athletic abilities of the players. However, the level of top EuroLeague teams can be considered comparable to the NBA. Is a EuroLeague popular? In general, basketball takes the second seat to football. You get it, soccer in Europe. In some countries like the UK, when someone speaks about basketball, he probably speaks about the NBA. However, that's not the case almost for every other major European country. Basketball is widely considered the second most popular sport behind soccer, and in countries like Lithuania, it's a second religion. With the notable exception of UK, all the big European countries have teams in the EuroLeague and France, which has also missed the cut in recent years. We have a team from next season as well, which is owned by Tony Parker. While France does not have a team in the EuroLeague, but they have so many players in the NBA. It has nothing to do with the NBA and the level of French talent. It's because of the FIBA versus EuroLeague debate and believers. You don't want to get into this. So that's all the questions asked to the page, to the website, EuroHoops, and they answered everything about European basketball. I don't know why today the R sound of my, it doesn't sound so natural like really everything. It feels like of a Latin language like Spanish or Italian. But anyway, I believe that I did well today. I hope that you guys can listen and can understand something from my reading and understand more about EuroLeague basketball. So I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys out there are training yourself to get better in English, in your sports ability, or anything else that you want to do in your life. So thank you. Peace out.